What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're playing some Modern Magic the Gathering in paper. I recently got a comment that someone wanted to see some OG stock creativity. So that's what I have here for you. Also, Max suggested it, so two people is enough to peer pressure me into playing anything. And then Max is playing Scam. A little bit of Scam, the deck that you actually took to the energies and consecutively got second in top 16.
Yeah.
After not playing any competitive Magic for like a year. Max.
It's a good deck. It's not Max.
Max deck. Hey man, there were a lot of Scam players there that didn't top 8.
Truth.
So, so like, give yourself some accolades where they're due. Anyway, as usual, not going to go into excruciating detail here. If you want to see the list, they're in the description. If you want to see some more creativity gameplay, check this video out. It's me playing through a FNM league. There's just search my name in creativity. I've played quite a few creativity leagues and stuff. I play a lot of creativity.
Blue and
I play blue. Also,
it's not a red deck.
Let me know how the sound sounds. We just did some stuff to do the sound. But yeah, let's roll first. Screw it. We can shuffle with the camera off. High roll? Ready?
Yes.
Boom.
No.
Hey, that's actually a good roll.
11. Nope.
Oh, yeah. I'll be on the play.
Cut me a blood moon.
Cut you a blood moon? All right. Cut me to a, I don't know how to beat that game one, honestly. A Spell Pierce. Spell Pierces are traditionally pretty bad in this matchup. Oh, also, is this centered? Here, we need to get this in the screen really cute like that. I changed the overhead shot to hopefully get some more fidelity. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, this is a swing and a miss. I've got Binding's my only good card. 5 lands is like way too many, especially against Scam. So we're going to 6.
Are we playing like we know what we're playing against?
It's really hard for me to not look for a way to kill a Ragavan, honestly.
I know, because I got the Blood Moon, but this is not a keepable normal hand. Like I've got removal. I got lots of removal. I got a way to refill. I got 2 lands.
I want to take a minute to pay attention to this because I'm looking at this hand and you're saying this is not a keepable hand, and I know why you're saying it's not a keepable hand.
There's better 6s.
But that's the thing. A lot of people who don't play Scam would look at this and go, "Oh wow, a bunch of spells that I can just cast."
Yeah.
Good mid range, but that's not what Scam does. Scam. There's a reason it's called Scam. Scam wants to steal the game from you, not beat you fairly.
I really want to keep this if I knew what I was playing, but because I don't know what I'm playing, I'm going to have to ship this.
Yeah, I didn't reveal a companion, sir.
Yeah.
Let's try 6. By the way, I'm keeping mine. Mine is, I've got 3 lands. I'm going to ship one of them because it's a Dwarven Mine. You don't need to know that, but I don't need Dwarven Mine in my opener. And I've got a lot of mid-rangey cards that'll hopefully get me to my 3rd land drop, so we'll try this out.
This hand is worse. What a treat. I could find any type of grief off the top. I think I'm going to go to 5.
Scam can go to 5. I watched you win so many games on 5 in Chicago. Yeah. What's that? Voidwalker, Bowmaster, 2 Dead Guns. That's pretty bad, actually.
Yeah. Dothy Voidwalker's got some really cool play in this matchup.
Yes.
Where if you ever have an Archon in your hand and I can Thoughtseize it away,
I
can make my own Archon.
Yes.
And that's really cool for me.
If you go into this sideboard, you'll see multiple copies of Veil of Summer for almost exclusively that interaction.
Yeah.
And I guess the Grief Scam is pretty good too.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this. This is a keepable hand.
Go to 5.
That one's gone. That one's gone. All right, we are keeping.
All right, you gotta keep. You ready?
Shit.
Time to go.
I want all of these cards.
That sucks. You can't keep all the cards.
I can't keep all of these cards. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Guess what? It's just Scalding turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's have upkeep. Draw. Shock.
Monkey time?
No. Fury. Pitch Fury.
Fury time. Ambition.
And Feign.
Oh, that's...
you got the thing?
Got a Spell Pierce. Fetch Shock.
I lose. That's how this deck loses.
Anyone who doesn't understand, he just went to... He wanted to turn 1, put a 4/4 with Double Strike into play, but it gets broken up by a single copy of Spell Pierce. Normally, if I knew what I was playing against, I'd ship the Spell Pierce instead of the Dwarven Mine. But since there's so many Murktide decks and stuff floating around, I think Spell Pierce is pretty good. All right, well, you got 2 cards in hand. Good luck. If it's
Pyromancer, get me out of this.
If it's any comfort, that may be fetch for a land. I did not want this early. Perfect. Although the card I just drew makes it not matter. Arid Mesa fetch shock for a Stomping Ground. I just drew a Renin 6.
I hate you. I'm taking my turn.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to tick up this Renin 6 and buy back this Arid Mesa. Cool. Is that okay?
Cool. Tapped Blood Crypt. Go.
Aw, I haven't even finished fetching for my Stomping Ground. All right, cool. And how do you win?
Seasoned Pyromancer is going to get me back in this.
You think so?
I think so.
Untap.
After that, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
And draw. All right, let's go Arid Mesa up on the Scalding turn to my hand, and then I will fetch. My life total is some matchups, your life total is a seriously like important resource. In this matchup, it's not really being, it can be 1 on damage if that early Fury came down, but since it didn't, I can do a bunch of fetching and shocking because I want to resolve this to Fury.
Here's what's up. If that early Fury came down,
I would have died.
Your life total would be a lot lower.
I wouldn't be able to fetch shock here. I would actually die if I did.
You would be dead.
Because I would have taken 8 twice by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even play the Ren 6. I just literally be dead.
Yes.
But instead of that, I'm going to take this to Fury up to 5 and pass to you.
I hate that. That was a good draw. Thoughtseize.
Thougeize, well, yeah, got my creativity. We got Fire Ice and another Ren 6.
Let's take creativity.
Yep.
And pass the turn.
Pass turn. I'll play with this open. Untap. Draw for turn. All right, let's go tick the Ren up. This emblem is going to be a problem for you. Grab this land. This to Fury. I think we'll take some cards. Just minus it on nothing. And then we will pass the turn to you.
Upkeep.
In your upkeep, I think I will cast Ice. So if you miss your land drop, you can't cast like a Fable or something.
Okay.
And I'm going to target, your Blood Crypt.
Cool.
And I'll draw off Ice. Keep going.
Draw. We hit a land.
Oh, what 3-drop could it be? Blood Moon?
Season Pyromancer.
Spyro's pretty good.
We're going to go get another swamp. I can't do that. I can't do that. It has to be a Blood Crypt.
You need 2 red, don't you?
I do. Wah.
Womp womp.
All right, Spyro.
So you have no cards to discard, so instead you will just draw 2?
Correct.
But you don't get any little dudes.
I don't get any dudes. I do have a 2/2. Whoop-de-doo.
Unfortunate. All right, draw 2.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. All right, this can go here. I suppose this can go up. We'll fetch once. We're actually going to grab a Dwarven Mine to play a little bit of defense because I do have 3 mountains, so I'll trigger and I'm going to make a 1/1. Cut if you like.
Confused as to why you're doing that now.
Because I've got no fetches in my graveyard. Going up, grabbing this fetch.
Interesting.
Remember that I have another Ren 6.
Yeah.
And then the Teferi's already been ticked up as well, so we'll just pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yeah. You're gonna die? If I -7 this Ren, you're dead.
I'm going to channel Attack Anuma.
You sure are. Try to get anything.
We're going to get back a Fury.
Fury? Yep, there you go.
I'm going to pitch a Ragavan to Fury, do 1 and 3.
1 and 3? Yeah, that's fine.
Shoot, 3 and 1.
3 and 1, dead to Fury?
Yep. And this is gone.
Yep.
And we're going to swing there for 2. Would you like to block?
I would like to block. Chump.
Okay, pass.
I'll fetch at your end step. I'm going to go grab some type of Triome. Let's say Jetmir's Garden. Do I want black? I might actually want black at this point. Let's get Savai Triome. Some creativity decks only play 2 Triomes. I flip-flop back and forth between wanting 3 and 4. I think having the I did put it in here, right? Yep. I think having the 4th one in this matchup is like a double-edged sword on one side.
2 and 3?
Yeah, 2 and 3. I think having 3 in this matchup is a bit of a double-edged sword because in the grind game, if I can start cycling one with Ren 6, that's great. But the second I run into a Bowmaster while I'm doing that, it gets tricky. Draw for turn.
You've got so many cards.
I know. Tick up. They're mostly lands because that's how this deck works.
Truth.
Grab a land back. Make it to Fury. Blue, white.
Bounce that Spyro.
No, take to Fury up. And then I will pass the turn.
Combat.
Yeah. Fetch.
Yep.
I'll grab a Dwarven Mine and assign a 1/1 as a blocker.
Okay.
That's a 2/2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Play a swamp.
Yeah.
Second main. Blood Moon.
Blood Moon? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cool.
I'm helping.
Yeah, I think you're dead too.
I think
Untap
so.
and draw. Make a Ren 6 emblem.
Yeah.
Bounce Blood Moon. Cast creativity. Well, fetch. And then discard this to cast creativity. Is this a terminate? Oh, it's not. You're dead. Game 2. Yeehaw. We'll be right back in just like right now with sideboarding. All right, sideboarding. That game 1 was a little bit lopsided. You saw that I spell pierced the Fury scam. And if I hadn't had the spell pierce there or Max was on the play, I would have lost that game. But I had the spell pierce, so I won. So it might look a little weird that I'm taking all 3 spell pierces out. But outside of that interaction, spell pierce has very little text in the matchup. Same with Teferi Time Raveler. I think on the play, maybe I'll keep in 1 or 2 to fight Bowmaster and maybe bounce Blood Moon. But outside of that, Teferi bouncing his creatures that all have ETBs can be more detrimental. We're taking out a Lightning Bolt just because most of our catch-all removal works well against Scam, and they don't usually go that wide. And the Mountain is being switched for a Plains. As far as what else in the Plains, by the way, Blood Moon's a big consideration. If I can fetch out my Plains with an Arid Mesa, I can actually go locate a Leyline Binding, and it'll cost me 4 mana, but I can get a Blood Moon out of play like that. Then what's coming in? Expressive Iteration is just a one-up in my sideboard specifically for this matchup because it puts me up on card advantage and it doesn't draw me cards, so it fights Bowmaster pretty well. Change the Equation counters every spell in the matchup except for Grief. Veil of Summer is going to be able to block off Removal, Thought Seizes, and Grief Scams. It's better on the play than it is on the draw because if he opens on Grief Scam and I have a Veil, he's just going to snatch it and then my next best thing. But that's fine. Celestial Purge destroys every permanent in the deck that's not a land. Big Score is really interesting because it's extra anti-Blood Moon tech. What it does is, as an additional cost to cast it, you discard a card, but then you draw 2 and make 2 treasures. Scam, outside of the Filigree Silex and Engineer Explosives, is going to struggle to blow up individual treasures, opening up a creativity turn, and it's an instant, so you can like end his turn, cast Big Score, on my turn creativity for 2. If he doesn't have the interaction, I just win the game. And then that's basically it. We're just seriously like changing modes on what our deck wants to do. We're going from more general good cards to more very specific cards because this matchup can be rough. And then Max.
All right, I am switching out some stuff as well. We are trimming some fat. Ragavan dies to Dwarf tokens, which his deck makes a lot of. It dies to Ren and 6 pings. It dies to a lot of stuff. He's still trimming some Lightning Bolts, but he knows I'm trimming Ragavan. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's kind of a weird one to trim, but I want to be able to stop his game plan more than outgrind him. If he can just keep making lane drops, he can just cast an Archon, and that's a lot better than Fable is ever going to be. Switching my single target removal for catch-all removal that hits his 0 casting cost permanents, both treasures and dwarf tokens. Blood Moon's a champ, and most of his removal is white, so Turok comes in.
Yeah, if Turok resolves, it's like if I don't find one of my bolts immediately, I'm dead.
Yep.
And you can't have a scam piece either, like a Feign Death or you are already the new one, the back from the dead or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty, honestly, that seems like a pretty solid sideboard plan. I like it. And on the bright side, you get to be on the play for this game.
I'm on the play.
Here we go. Come on, Arid Mesas. The Plains is really awkward because the only white fetch I have is Arid Mesa. So it's ambitious.
Yes.
Siding in the Plains, but like.
All of your fetches in your deck fetch Mountain.
Yep.
Yes,
yep.
But you have 4 Arid Mesas. That's your go-to fetch in this one.
Yep. Which is why you play, if you're trying to figure out what fetches to play, because all you need is like between 12 and 14 red fetches, make sure you max out on Arid Mesa, and then everything else doesn't matter. So long as you're playing the Plains in the sideboard, which with Scam being the best deck in the format, you should be.
Plains is pretty good. Notable exclusions from your deck. Reprieve. No
Reprieve.
More.
That is a concession to the fact that if I ever reprieve and you respond with a Bowmaster, I get absolutely shit on.
Yep.
We can't handle that.
You are also now playing Fire Ice, which some of them were beforehand.
Yeah.
Fire Ice seems really great at dealing with a single Bowmaster.
That's the idea. You switch the reprieves for the Fire Ices, and then you get game against Bowmaster. You also get a little bit extra game against the Cascade matchups, which game 1 can typically be pretty rough.
I have one Fun of in my deck. I'm trying to persist. It seems adorable.
Yeah.
I want to be able to pitch something and maybe just get it back later down the road. Or if you can kill a Grief after I've scammed a Grief.
Persisting a Grief is quite
I can get
good.
a Grief back. That seems fine.
The only downside is like, it's not really a downside, but like Ren and 6 can kill your
6.
persistent Grief, but even then you still like...
I still got all the other...
You still got all your value.
Scam stuff in.
Yeah. All right, well, Max, you get to be on the play for this one.
On the play.
How do you feel? If you win this, you can take the lead.
No. I don't want that.
You don't want to take the lead?
No,
that would put you 2-1 for the series.
I just want you to feel bad.
Oh, well, I already do. Okay. Joke's on you.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see how this opener looks. So far, so good. It's not bad.
A acceptable hand. This is a keep.
I think that mine is... I can deal with a turn 1 Ragavan. I can... Do I have a Mesa? I don't have a Mesa, so I can't fetch for basic plane. So if he has the Blood Moon, we're in a little bit of trouble. I think I can do better than this. This hand is, and I'll show it, it's a Prismatic Leyline Binding Fire Ice, 4 lands. If one of these was a Mesa, I'd consider it. But since none of these is a Mesa, I think since we're on the draw, we can just do better on 6, so we'll try.
I have a Snap Keep. It's I got 2 lands. But then the rest are just all the best cards in my deck. There's no scam things, but I've got Blood Moon, I've got Ragavan, I've got Thoughtseize, I've got Bowmaster. We're going to feel really good about this.
That seems good. Yeah. Now, would you keep that blind?
Yes, I would keep this blind.
That's a good blind.
The things I didn't have in the last hand where I didn't have any way to recur cards like Ragavan.
Yeah.
I was a little heavy on creature removal. If one of those removal spells was a Thoughtseize instead, that would be definitely more keepable.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, one more land. 6. Yep, keep 7. Okay, what do we want to get rid of? The redundant discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Max, we got to keep. You're up. Black Cleave Cliffs.
Tapping it for red. There's a Ragavan.
Ragavan, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Good draw. Fetch for a Sacred Foundry, shock,
I hate that.
prismatic ending.
I hate that. I don't know why I'm grabbing my deck. I've got a fetch I was about to do. Okay. I needed that monkey back.
I know.
That's really sad.
Sucks.
It does. We're going to crack this Polluted Delta for a Swamp.
And pass to
I'm
me.
going to play a Dothy Voidwalker.
Dothy Voidwalker. That's gross.
That's a good card to play right now.
I'd say so.
There's the Dothy. And we'll shuffle and I'm done.
All right, untap, draw. If you're looking for a land drop, you found it, because I'm going to need to fetch with that. I think. Can I just chill? Unclear. No, I think I need to develop. Maybe not. You could Blood Moon me next turn, and that's going to be a problem. Actually, I think I'm going to pump my brakes and pass.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yeah.
Draw.
No Fire Ice or anything. That would be goofy into your untapped mana. You could just cast Bowmasters. That would be so bad for me.
It would be. Let's go. Thoughtseize you.
Okay, thank God you miss. No Archons here. Arid Mesa, Renin 6, Big Score, Fable, Leyline Binding.
I kind of want to take that Renin 6.
Seems reasonable.
We do need to not let you have that Leyline Binding.
Smells like you want to Blood Moon me in sometime in the very near future.
I do. And I've also got this Grief. Man. All right, we're going to take Leyline Binding.
All right, Binding's
It's
gone.
exiled.
With a Void counter on it. There you go.
I'm going to do the Grief thing. Get rid of an Orcish Bowmaster. We're going to take Renin 6.
Okay.
I'm going to make a Renin 6.
Does Grief go into the grave?
Grief is in the grave.
Yeah, you don't have a...
I don't have a thing.
Reanimate?
I don't have a Reanimate.
All right, you have a Renin 6.
I have a Renin 6. I'm going to plus it on my Polluted Delta and pass the turn.
I'm going to fetch. You have 2 in hand?
I have 2 in hand.
I'm going to grab this Plains because I am very careful.
That's pretty cool.
Draw for turn. Okay. Let's do a Shocked and Steam Vents.
Love that. High Fable.
Fable.
Okay.
Cool. Trigger the Fable, make a 2/2.
Yeah, this might be bad.
All right, I'll pass to
It's a
you.
treasure on
Can
the
you
other
remember
side.
I have Big Score and Arid Mesa?
You're good. Crack this.
Yeah.
Let's go get a Blood Crypt.
Why not? Because you're going to Blood Moon me. Oh, that's right. You can just
I could just get it
make
back.
every land drop. Maybe you should put Renin 6 in Scam.
Right? Wouldn't that be great? I tried that.
It would
didn't
ruin your
work as
mana
well.
base. A buddy of mine from locals,
All right, drop.
Liam, has tried it, and he's pretty good, but I don't know if he's still doing that.
Plus this up.
Yep.
Get back my Polluted Delta. I don't like anything that you're doing. It's all poopy.
Bummer.
Bummer. Crack that.
Yep.
We'll go get a Swamp.
Grief?
No.
Turok?
Blood Moon.
Okay.
You have Arid Mesa in your hand.
Yep.
Yep. It's now just a mountain.
Glad I've prepared for this exact moment.
I'm aware. Big Score, Arid Mesa. All these things make treasures. I'm not going to play Blood Moon.
You must not have a Bowmasters in your
I
hand.
have a Bowmaster in my
Oh,
hand.
you do? You're
I'm
gonna
just going to cast that now.
Yeah, put a damage on me.
I put a damage on you and Orc on me.
Okay.
I am all done. Go ahead.
Is there a chance it was better to minus the Ren to take out the
You
bear?
have a Big Score in your hand.
That's true.
I can't. I want to have it in there before then.
I'm going
and
to choose
Big Score's
not
also
to
in,
make
so-
any changes.
Yeah, that's fine. Nice top deck.
It was. Very good top deck. Combat.
Yeah.
Attack you. Trigger, make a treasure. Take 2.
Take 2.
Then pass turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw. Plus.
Yeah.
Get back Polluted Delta. I'm going to play a Seasoned Pyromancer.
That's fine.
I'm going to discard that Polluted Delta and a Blood Moon.
Got it. Make a
And
dude.
Make a dude. It's an elemental.
You got
Draw
it.
2.
Yep.
Whoa. Those were good cards.
Uh-oh.
2 in hand.
2.
You didn't play the Arid Mesa last
Correct. You know the cards in my hand are Arid
That's
Mesa and
interesting.
Big Score.
Why didn't he play the Arid Mesa? That's so neat.
Because I'm smart.
Because he wants to be able to
Pitch it to the
cast
Big Score.
a Big Score. Wow, that's really cool too. Okay, pass turn. No, I'm gonna get you for 1. No, I'm not gonna get you for 1. You're good. Do
On
your
tap.
thing.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
All right. Trigger the Fable. Flip it. Trigger Revolt.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right. This is developed interestingly.
Just draw the creativity.
I just drew a binding.
Sweet.
But I'm thinking that the course of this game is asking me to forego the binding. I think it is. Arid Mesa. Well, we don't have to do that yet, right?
I want to get Renin 6 to
Emblem? That makes sense.
I got a Thoughtseize in there.
You do.
That seems pretty sweet.
Let's go to combat.
Okay,
I'll take the extra treasure. I'm going to attack Renin 6 for 2. Perhaps I should have done that last turn.
both of them.
Both of them. Trade. I'm going to make a treasure. Then
Untap.
Yeah.
Upkeep. Drop.
you got it.
Let's get back Polluted Delta.
You've never missed a land drop in your life.
I'm gonna play it. It seems really good. I wouldn't have hit those lane drops had I not taken your Renin 6. That's interesting.
I was going to use that.
Let's cast a Grief.
let's respond. I was hoping you didn't find a grief. So now I'm going to just cast Leyline Binding. Hit Renin 6.
Okay.
You know my hand, so there goes my big score.
Perfect. I love that.
Arid Mace is the other card. For anyone who forgot.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
Fuck it. All right. I'm attacking you for 2.
Take 2.
That's right. That's how that works.
Fable.
Yep. Gross.
Trigger Fable.
Yep. Copy it.
Teddy.
Get in there for 2.
Copy Teddy. Do you have another Teddy? You know what? I'm not going to copy Teddy like that. Am I?
Why not?
Because I don't need this Arid Mace anymore. So I can actually save my treasures. So... No, I think I will still do it like that. Copy Teddy. Get in there for 2. Yeah, save some life.
Make a thing.
Make another treasure.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 2.
All right, unstep.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Play crypt. Cutsies.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Untap.
Oop. Ah.
Draw. You have no hand.
I'm hellbent.
You were hellbent. Interesting. It doesn't matter if you draw the thing or not. I'm just going to die.
Mm-hmm.
That's poopy. Okay.
I've set myself up to draw creativity.
Yep. We're just going to go get a swamp.
So I think you have to race me now.
I'm going to try to race you now. That's really poopy. I'm also going to cast a Blood Moon.
Yeah, I will.
Are you going to respond to this Blood Moon?
I think I might. You know what? No. I'll keep my life total high. That's fine. The Blood Moon doesn't really have any relevant text at this point in the game, except for I can't get Dwarven Islands.
Correct. You already have treasures.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to get in there for 3.
1, 2, 3.
Pass the turn.
On tap. Draw for turn. Put Fable's trigger on the stack.
Yep. Dig for that creativity.
This is actually super interesting. There's an Archon in my hand. So there's no way for me to get to 8 mana here is the thing. So I could either hold this Archon and try to tough it out for 1 more turn till I can cast it and copy it with Reflections is something I could actually go for. Because Max is only representing 5 damage, but a bolt is going to cross the finish line for him.
I don't have bolts. There's no bolts.
Oh, you cut all your bolts, I see.
There's no bolts.
I guess that's fair. Ultimately, I think as cool as this Archon is, you know what, maybe it just is the thing. I can't imagine he'd need to Thought Seize me or something ASAP. Mm-hmm. And even then, I'm opening up next turn, I can start Fable Chaining you, and that'll win the race immediately.
Truth.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get risky. Pitch Archon, draw a card. I'm going to tap for a red, and I'm going to attempt to make a copy of my teddy bear. Did it. I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I'll attack with 1 teddy bear.
You get a treasure.
Treasure. Taking 2? Or are you blocking?
I'm going to take 2.
All right. I'm going to move to my second main phase.
Okay.
Mountain.
Love that.
In the form of a wooded foothills. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
It's not a thing. Here's a Bloody Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Dash a monkey.
Dash a monkey.
Let's go to combat.
You got it.
That's 7.
Move to blocks.
Yep.
Monkey.
Monkey is blocked. Take 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Grief.
Grief. Hellbent.
I am also hellbent.
Good.
Good.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
Flip this Fable.
Acceptable.
The card I've drawn is quite unfortunate. Well, I can make a copy of my Fable with this one when he goes to attack and double block a Grief or something. But no matter what, I can't block both Griefs because I can't fetch 4 Dwarven Mines. So this big score is actually a miserable top deck because I can't pay its additional cost. So looking at it, if I would have kept that Archon, I probably would have just won this game.
Or kept that Wooded Foothills.
Yeah, kept the Wooded Foothills.
I griefed you.
Oh, that's fair. So you would have hit the Archon anyway.
Yeah.
So I should have held the Wooded Foothills. That was a tiny play error, and I lost the game because of it, meaning we get a game 3.
Game 3. I'm not making any changes. Are you changing anything from play to draw?
I'm thinking maybe I want to bring in like 1 Teferi. Yeah, I could see that being something that I want. Just as like an extra splashy mid-game way to hold the board down
you get
for
to
a
3
bit.
before I do.
Right, that's
so
my thinking. So just go up on 3 drops by like 1.
Yeah, I like that. I would cut a lightning bolt.
That's what I was thinking too, because on the play, bolt's less important because I can use Leyline Binding to deal with turn 1 Ragavans now instead of just bolt and prismatic ending. So I like that.
Things I'm looking for on the draw are not so much a grief scam, because I know that he's going to have Veil of Summer.
Right.
So I need other ways to interact with his token generation.
Correct.
Which is going to be the Filigree Silex or Ratchet Bomb. It's going to be engineered explosives.
One of the ways I just lose this game 3 is I have a good hand that's aggressive, and you're able to break it up with the Thoughtseize and force through a Blood Moon.
Yep.
Then you might not win till turn 9, but you'll eventually get there because your mana works and mine doesn't.
Truth. This is so weird. I got a Blood Moon, I got a Thoughtseize, and I got another Thoughtseize, but I have absolutely nothing else. I got a Turok, Fuck it. Let's try
Try
this.
it. All right. That the hand actually sounds
My
like it'll line up pretty
my
good.
experience with this deck is to mulligan as aggressively as possible. It feels a lot like Tron.
Yeah.
And this is one of those hands where I've seen it and I've laughed at it and went, fuck it, let's go. Sorry, YouTube. I said it.
You ready?
Yep.
I'm not going to bleep it out. Tarn. Go.
Untap, upkeep, drop. Oh my god, I drew another one. Swamp, Thoughtseize you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you put the Renin 6 there. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm taking. Cool.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Cool.
Pass it.
All right, pass turn.
Fetch.
Yeah.
I believe in this spot we don't have a single white card, so I feel comfortable opening on Xander's Lounge
I like that. I like
as
that
a
lot.
nod to my expressive iteration here.
What if you draw... No, what...
You know what? I've got a Steam Vents. Maybe Savai
Yeah.
Triumph's actually the way
I
to
think
go.
you need a green.
No, it is Jetmir's Garden, because
It's
if I
Jetmir's
top deck
Garden.
Renin 6 and I can shock in my Steam Vents, my sequence all of a sudden becomes
Yes.
amazing.
Renin 6 is your best card.
Yeah, like by a lot.
Like, if I cut you to Renin 6, I'm going to cry.
Yep. Well, cut me to a Renin 6 real quick.
Yes. Slam it.
Damn it.
Take that.
Not quite. All right, let's do, I'm going to save this for the fetch. I want to pump my brakes real hard and just put this into play tapped and pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Drop.
Yep.
Oh, that was a really bad card. I hated that. I didn't like that at all. It's a Bloodstained Mire.
Want to thought sees out this expressive iteration?
I do.
It's pretty good.
It is. I'm going to do that. Thoughtseize you.
We found Wooded Foothills.
Cool. By Expressive Iteration. Big score is pretty sweet, though.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to pass.
Untap and draw. Let's play out my Arid Mesa and just keep trucking. Fetch? No fetch?
Yeah, we'll fetch.
Fetch, got it. 15.
I don't have that third land in hand. No, we're not going to fetch. That's silly.
Not
I know
fetching.
what I'm doing.
Got it.
I need that third land. We did it. There's that third land.
Wow.
Wow. And we're going to get a basic swamp and play a Blood Moon.
Sure.
That's Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a basic swamp. Go ahead.
Okay. For any of you wondering why I didn't fetch with my Arid Mesa, it's because last turn I drew this basic plains. Quite good. Then Max sure is tapped out. So this is a great opportunity for me to cast Big Score.
It's huge. Discard that Archon. Now's a good time for it.
No, I'm making 2 treasures. I can cast it in 2 turns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think I'll pitch this Wooded Foothills, believe it or not. I'm going to make 2 treasures. I've basically just undid the Blood Moon. Doesn't have any text anymore. Draw 2, and then can you remember that I have an Archon?
I remember you have an Archon.
Pass to you.
Draw.
Now, engineered explosives will be a pain in the ass,
Truth.
as will the Filigree Silex.
Mountain.
Yeah. I really like Big Score out of the side for this matchup. A lot.
Turok. Not
Turok,
kicked.
not kicked.
Cost 3 black to kick.
Got
And
it.
I Blood Mooned.
Sucks
so
to suck.
I can't do that. Pass turn.
Big bummer. Untap. Draw. Starting to wish I discarded that,
Not a land?
not a land.
Wow.
Let's do cards in hand as 1.
3.
3. It just looked like one from over here. Got it. How long can I just hang out like this? For a while, I think.
I'm not doing anything. You're at 19. You got a long time.
Yeah.
If I find a Grief or a Fury, it will change.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah.
Upkeep. Draw. Combat.
Take the 2.
Fine. We want a clock. We want a clock. We want to evoke a Fury, pitching a Blood Moon.
All right. You've pitched Blood Moon to evoke a Fury.
Resolve.
That resolves.
Not dead after all.
It resolves.
Okay. I'm going to use this like this.
Oh, for the Wicked token?
For the Wicked
roll?
token. The
Got
thing
it.
that we don't have. That's sad.
If you're wondering what I've been pondering, I've got another Big Score. But I also have a Fire Ice.
Righteous.
So I thought about Fire Icing your Torok, but I wanted to see if you'd scam me this turn so you can't not dead after all the Torok. So now I'm going to Big Score.
Okay. That's really poopy for
I'm going
me.
to pitch Archon, so that'll trigger Torok. Torok will get bigger. I'm discarding a card. But I will make 4 treasures. Am I good to draw 2, or do you have a
You are
Bowmasters?
good to draw 2.
1, 2. On tap.
Yes.
Draw for turn. Still no land. I'm being so punished for not drawing the land.
But you can just cast an Archon, and if you
I
didn't
can.
discard that Archon. Why'd you
Okay,
do that?
5.
I'm so confused.
Creativity 1, 2 tokens.
That's poopy. That's so poopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
All right, lose 2. Ready?
I lost.
I think so. 1, 2. We don't need to count. We're just going to find Archons. There's already... Wait. There's 2 in my hand. What am I doing?
You only have 1 in your...
I only have 1 on my deck, so I'll do it for that many.
Okay, there you go.
We only get 1 Archon. But the one modification we made before starting here was we went from 4 to 3 Archons, which I think makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, trigger Archon of Cruelty.
Triggers on the stack.
Yeah,
I'm gonna not dead after all my fury.
that's fine. I'll take one because I'm sure you're sacking the Fury.
Yep, I'm sacking the fury. It's gonna come back like that. I'll put
All right,
4 there.
sure. Take 3.
Sure. Beep beep boop.
You don't have a card in your hand,
Beep, beep,
so I'll
boop.
gain 3. I'll draw a card. All right, go ahead.
Untap.
You better draw the removal.
Upkeep. Draw. Dasher Ragavan.
Sure.
Sure. Combat.
Yeah.
All them things. Would you like to block it all?
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yep.
And you're Hellbent?
You just block Ragavan. You're good.
Block here.
Cool.
So take 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep. Pass turn.
On tap.
I lose.
I think so. Draw.
Pretty sure.
Don't need to shock that. Combat. Trigger Archon.
Bye,
Draw.
Turok.
See ya, Turok. 5,
so
6,
sad.
7. That Fury's still in play. Yeah, I'm actually really chill. Take damage from Archon. Did you already? And I'm really chill with that Blood Moon, just not the Fury. I'll take one.
I lose. I drew a mountain. I
Yeah,
lose.
all right. Got him. Ooh, now I have the lead. What are you going to do about that,
That was
Max?
so good.
You have to win the next game we play.
That was so good.